What's the Story with Mr. McGrory. Welcome to week 1 of Core Extra Numeracy News. In these sessions, you'll be practicing some fundamental numeracy skills that will help you in everyday life. We will put you through your paces to make sure you master these crucial skills. It is essential you use the methods we show you and become fluent in the SVB way of doing things. This first session is about addition of integers. So watch and listen carefully as I hand over to Mr. Johnson.
Welcome to your numerous lesson, where I'll be presenting and modeling the key skill that you'll be learning throughout this lesson. You will at some point, the video will at some point be paused. You'll be asked to copy the examples which is on the sheet, just like what you're seeing now on your screen. You should have one in front of you. You're going to copy the examples off, and I'm also going to show you some non-examples that over the years students have been doing them like this, which is the wrong method. So let's begin. Question 1. 87 plus 49. Now the first thing is to ensure that we write the numbers in their correct column. In this instance, we have units and tens. We always start adding from right to our left. In this instance, we're starting from the units. So 9 plus 7 gives me 16. I put the 6 down there under the units, and because 16 is greater than 9, I carry the 1 over to the 10 section. 8 plus 4 gives me 12, plus 1 gives me 13, so I put the 13 there, and then I cross the 1 that I carry over so it doesn't mix me up when I'm going over. So to look at this again, I start with the units, which is on the right side. I add the numbers up. If it was more than 9 that I get, I put the units down and I carry the 1 over to the other section. In this section now, it's the tens in this instance. Then I had 8 plus 4, which gives me 12, plus 1, which is 13. And when I'm done, I double check and I cross my answer out. Now on this side here, we see a student doing this wrong. So this is a non-example where you should not do it like this. What did the student do? So 9 plus 7 is 16. They put the entire 16 down. Remember, the rule states if it is more than 9, you carry the 1 over, or you carry whatever it is more than 9 over. And 8 plus 4 is 12. So even though it was arranged properly in columns, they did not follow the rule going through that. Your teacher will pause at this point and you should be given some time to copy the example off. Now question 2. I'm going to start with the same concept. So 463 and 987. As you can see, they're all in columns, the units, the tens, the hundreds in this case. So now we're ready to add. So we always start from the right. 7 plus 3 gives me 10. So you put the 0 down, carry the 1, because 10 is more than 9. So that's what we do. So the 1 goes over to the 10 section. So 8 plus 6 gives me 14, plus 1 gives me 15. So you put the 5 down, carry the 1, because 15 is more than 9. And that one goes over to the 100 section. So 9 plus 4 gives me 13, plus 1 gives me 14. So I put the 14 there and I cross that out, and my answer is 1450. Now looking at a non-example for that one is, straight away you can see that the person did not put the numbers in columns. So the units for 463 will be the 3, and the units for 987 will be the 7. So the 3 should be under the 7 should be under the 3, the 8 should be under the 6, and the 9, which is in the 100, should be under the 4. That person didn't do it. And another thing for you to consider is 463 plus 987 9,987. Are you really going to get 10,333 for your answer? So some of the time, question yourself and see if it makes sense mathematically. At this point, your teacher will pause the video and you will be given a chance to copy this off on your worksheet. Moving on to question 3, where we have 3,985. So let's write that 3,985 plus 4,276. So first I check that they're all in columns. So the units are there, the tens are there, the hundreds are there, and in this case the thousands are there. So now I'm ready to add, and I always start from my right and I move my way over to my left. So 5 plus 6 is 11. It's greater than 9, so you put the 1 down and you carry the 1 over. 8 plus 7 is 15, plus the 1 you carry over is 16, so you put the 6 down and you carry the 1. You carry the 1 over, sorry, you cross that one out. 9 plus 2 is 11, plus 1, 12. So you put a 2 there and you carry a 1 over because 12 is greater than 9. You cross that one out now because we're done with it. Now we're over to the thousand section. So 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 1 is 8. So my answer would be 8,261. Which is 8,261. Now let's look at a non-example, what the student did wrong here. So have a look first. Yep, spot it. So they started adding from the left and they worked their way over to the right, which is totally wrong when you're adding and subtracting. We always use the column method, which is the OSWB way. We always start from the right and we move our way to the left. So this person starts from the left, moving away to the right, so therefore that is totally wrong. At this point, your teacher will pause the video. You'll be given a chance to copy the example off, and then we will continue on to the next question. Question 4. So we have 67, we have 294. So in this case, I'm going to write 294, and then we have 7,432, 7,432, and then I'm going to check units are all in the units column, tens are all in the tens column, hundreds are in the hundreds column, and there's only 1,000, which is 7, and that's in the 1,000 column. So notice it. Now we're going to start adding from our right to our left. So 7 plus 4 gives me 11, plus 2 gives me 13. So we're going to put a 3 down and carry the 1 because 13 is greater than 9. 9 plus 6 gives me 15, plus 3 gives me 18, plus 1 gives me 19. So I put the 9 down and carry the 1 and I cross that 1 over because I'm done with that. So this one is now in the 100 section. So 4 plus 2 gives me 6, plus 1 gives me 7, is less than 9. It is 9 or less, so I'll leave it there. I don't need to carry anything over to the next section. And that one is just 7 by itself, so it will be 7 there. So my answer for that would be 7,793. Now the non-example, I'm going to go ahead and do it on the spot with you guys. So 67 plus 294 plus 7,432. And the person got for that one 17072. Now straight away looking at that, we see that it's wrong because they did not arrange the numbers in the correct order, in the correct columns. So the units should be here, which the units are all over the place. That's 67, the unit is there. In 294, the unit is there. And in 7,432, the unit is there. So we can see that the person did not use the column method good here. And you should use your column method, ensure that you do it properly. At this point, your teacher will pause the video. You will be able to copy the correct working out, and at this point your teacher now will be giving you a worksheet that you will complete.
Thank you very much. It is now your turn to beat your teacher. Pens and worksheets at the ready, you have 10 minutes. Ready? Go!